The first thing we saw when we got here was this collapsed structure. You can see behind me some sort of a building just completely collapsed into this pile that we see here now. When we were driving, we got caught in some heavy rain and some wind ourselves. Behind me, this large grassy, patch of area right here just shows how quickly that the fire burned through this area. And if you keep following me, like I said, you can see this grassy area. But if you look right over there, this truck is passing it right now. But you can see the roof of that home right there. That just shows you how close these flames were to threatening those structures over there. Indeed it is, Lauren. It is a very, very nice monument. Dozens of community members came out to that dedication ceremony. Our state rep, Ronnie Jackson, even making an appearance. So it's just been a great, great day for this. I'm going to show you guys at home exactly what the monument entails. So it's a part of the Veterans Plaza out here at Lake Wichita. If you look this way, there is the Vietnam War veteran statue. And then leading up to the Gold Star Families Monument, there are bricks that even honor those who have, lost their lives in combat and just family members, things like that. And then once you walk back up here we are at the monument. So Gold Star families, they are families who have lost a loved one in combat. So this is just a great, great way to remember them and pay tribute to them on days like today, Memorial Day, and just every day, really. And it's located at a very nice place, like I said, Lake Wichita Park, right by the trail. So a lot of people will be here. I'm going to step back into the shot now and walk around to the back because it goes all around. It's really, really nice. And these images are just, absolutely beautiful. It depicts exactly what I believe it means to just serve this country, homeland, family, patriot, sacrifice. Just exactly what it means to be in, the armed forces and serving this country. Absolutely beautiful monument. And there's so much more out here, and we'll get to that a little later. And I'm going to step back in here now and just, people at home, if you have some time to come out here and see it, I think you definitely should. It's amazing. And coming up tonight on KFDX 3 News at 10, I'll have a full wrap-up of this ceremony, and we'll hear more from the people behind it. Lauren.
Okay, Markeshia, it really is beautiful, and it is so important not to forget.
I've always wanted to do something that would be in his honor, but not only just his honor, the veterans, all veterans.
For Alicia Castillo, Memorial Day is a somber one for her, as she remembers the life of her son, Specialist Alexis Vicente Maldonado, who tragically lost his life during combat nearly 13 years ago.
Memorial Day is not a holiday. It's not a happy Memorial Day. We cherish, we don't celebrate, we don't have a cookout, but we celebrate with our family members.
And now, thanks to the hard work of this community and the Lake Wichita Revitalization Committee, Castillo's family and the other Gold Star families who lost a loved one in battle have a new monument to help honor their lives.
This has been a collaborative effort by so many people. So much hard work has gone into it, but the bottom line is that we want veterans who are struggling, family members who might be having issues to come out here and feel the love of their community.
The dedication ceremony brought out dozens of residents, leaving even Representative Ronnie Jackson, a veteran himself, in awe.
It's just wonderful that we can have an event like this and dedicate this to those that, that gave the ultimate sacrifice for the freedom of our country and didn't come home, and to honor their families.
The monument now sits in the Veterans Memorial Plaza at Lake Wichita, surrounded by bricks that also honor those who lost their lives fighting for the freedom of ours. A message everyone involved says we must remember.
We have barbecues, we have a day off and everything, but just don't forget that what this day's about is freedom isn't free.
It's just one more way for us to show the veterans our appreciation, and it's a wonderful asset for our community.
Just walking in and just knowing and have that peace and just sitting here, that's what we're going to do now, because from now on Memorial Day, this is where we're going to come.
And hopefully you'll come and see the monument too. Tributes are still pouring in for Petrolia baseball coach Pat Maxwell, whose life was cut short in a tragic car accident.
He was my uncle. He was a father. But for so many, he was a coach.
Maxwell's family says Pat truly was the kind of guy that left a mark on everyone he met. That's why they say it was so important to honor him somewhere that he spent a lot of time, the baseball field.
It was real important because he let everybody have a chance to kind of get together and talk about Pat and honor him and also talk about him, all the things he did. And he was a good coach, good friend.
Terry Odell, wearing Pat's jersey number as an honorary first base coach, spent a lot of time with Coach Maxwell. He was Maxwell's assistant coach in 2007 when the Archer City baseball team won a state championship for the first time. And what teams took the field Monday? Archer City and Petrolia, two programs that Odell says were dear to his friend.
He knew what he was doing, but it went further than that. When the boys went to play for him, he wanted them to be successful. He wanted them to be respectful. He wanted to represent the schools right and their towns. He was proud to see his kids turn out to be good citizens.
Maxwell's friends and family say they're thankful for the prayers from this community and want everyone to recognize the kind spirit that Pat was and how many lives he touched just through genuine love and care.
Seeing the outpouring of love from all over Wichita and everything, it's been fun to see. It's been incredible to see. To make you think, what legacy am I leaving behind? Because I want to have half the legacy that Uncle Pat had.
A life well lived, not only on this diamond-shaped field, but beyond. Maxwell, he had ties to both of these teams out here playing today, winning state with Archer City back in 2007, as you can see here on this state championship plaque that they have up here at the stadium. But another popular place for crimes to happen, your residence. And if you have a Ring video doorbell like this one, police say it can come in handy in many different ways. Yeah, Lauren, courthouse officials say the reason for the delay is because one of the defense attorneys is having back pain. So jurors have been instructed to return here on Friday morning for jury selection. How many 14-year-olds can say they've broken records?
For it to actually happen, it was a dream that you thought would hardly ever come true. So for it to actually come true was just an amazing and incredible feeling overall.
Well, Sage Bearden can. The 14-year-old from Crowell spent her spring break last month breaking records and making history at the Houston Rodeo and Livestock Show, showing her beloved hog, Oklahoma Smoke Show, and boy was he a looker, impressing the judges so much that he sold for a whopping $375,000, a moment she and her family will never forget.
My dad came home with it, and I always dreamed of having one that was its color because it was just different, and I always asked for one like that. And I knew he was special from the day he came. He was always crazy. And then one day he decided that he was going to be the best pig that there could ever possibly be.
Sage's love for animals started at a young age. Some might even say it's in her blood, with a supportive mother and father who was an ag teacher, plus a brother who even showed a few pigs in his day. It's been a part of her life for as long as she can remember, and to be at this moment is such an honor.
I wouldn't be here where I am without all of y'all, so they have helped me a lot, from teaching me how to show to telling me how to do things the right way. It's just, they're amazing.
Her hog's grand total shattered the previous record of $250,000. Sage gets $40,000 of that sale, and the rest will be used for scholarship funds at the Houston Livestock Show, something that helps shine a spotlight on just how vital FFA and ag programs can be.
I know that everyone works hard, and I just want to encourage everyone and build them up, because I know that they put in as much work as I do.
As for what's next,
I'm just looking forward to the rest of the shows. I don't get to go back to Houston, so I'm just hoping that maybe I could do it again at another show.
Life is a rodeo, and well, for Sage, she's staying in the saddle.
And get this, when Sage returned to Crowell from Houston, the entire community gave her a welcome back parade with the fire trucks and even fireworks, a parade fit for a champion.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God.